Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Lump Dog, and I'm back, your favorite fantasy football commissioner's favorite fantasy football commissioner, with the PPH video commissioner message, week number 6. Woo! Yeah, hey, can you believe it? We are halfway through the fantasy football regular season. Man, this stuff goes by so quick. I can't believe all the time I spend in the offseason ranking, rating guys, and then it comes to the season and it just goes by in a snap of a finger. It's so crazy to me how quick it goes, but my Niners are 5-0, so I can't really complain. I'm 4-2 in my fantasy league, can't complain. So, man, what went down last week, man, there were some trades that went down, man. We are getting into the trading season, the trading part of the fantasy season. So with that being said, just remember, y'all, that week 10 is the PPH trading deadline. That means if your guys play that Thursday and week 10, you have to trade them before Thursday. If they play on Sunday or Monday, you have to trade them before Sunday night, or Sunday day by 10 a.m. So, and that trade can't include anybody that's already played in Thursday night's game. So just be aware of that. So if you got a guy playing on that Thursday, you might want to go look at the schedule. And then if they you want to trade them, you got to get it done before that Thursday's night's game. Because once they play and they're in your lineup, it's gone, because that trade, if accepted, won't take place until week 11. And week 10 is the trading deadline, not week 11. So that's the reason for that. So what trades went down? Well, we got just my luck, Mr. Brent Jacobs, still making trades and not getting the handcuff. I mean, he traded just a couple weeks ago Nick Chubb for Gallman and Ridley, and he just dropped Gallman this week. So, bruh, you got to learn that you got to get those handcuffs, man. You got to be able to fill out that bench a little bit. So if you do get a guy and he gets injured, you have that guy on the bench ready to go. You can slap him in, and if Lindsey got hurt, Royce Freeman is a number 1 running back. So why wouldn't you protect yourself for that? And you only gave up T.Y. Hilton, so you should have gotten Royce Freeman in that, I feel. So hopefully you're learning. I know this is only your second year, and you lost to me. You had to learn about that Monday Night Magic the hard way. Man, let me tell you all out there. Hey, so all my viral viewers, make sure you hit like and you subscribe so you're updated. Hit that bell icon on YouTube so you get notified anytime new videos are uploaded. I do appreciate the comments in the videos, and keep them coming. Hate and all. I love it all. So you want to hate on me in those comments, go right ahead. You want to show me some love, go right ahead. And if you have a question, you just go ahead, put them in the comments, and I'll address it here on the video. But make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. Anyway, the Monday Night Magic, the guy had to learn the hard way, talking all week about how my Monday Night Magic is done, it's over, it's coming to an end, how he was going to whoop my ass, and he ended up finding out the hard way. So we had Aaron Jones going on Monday night, along with the Packers D, and I had Kerryon Johnson and TJ Hawkinson going. And I already had a 14-point lead heading into Monday night. And what happened? The Monday Night Magic came through like a champ. Dude, Aaron Jones fumbles. He had a wide open touchdown about to hit him in his hands. Right there. Hands. Oh, and dropped it. It couldn't have been a better pass. So I thought that shit was hilarious. And I can't believe the luck I had. It's complete luck. So to the fantasy gods up there or down there or wherever the fantasy gods might be, I know it's complete luck, and I know you're shining it on me, and I'm just going to take it while you give it. So I know a couple years back, I started off 6-1, dropped my last 6 in a row to finish 7-6 and missed the playoffs. So I don't know if this is a makeup for that or not, but hey, I'm going to take it. So keep it coming, fantasy gods. Anyway, Brent, you had to learn the hard way that Lump's Monday Night Magic is no joke, and you could ask Duke about it. Just, I think, like a year ago or 2 years ago, the year after I did that 6-7 record, he only needed like 3 points from a kicker on a Monday night to win, and he got like 1 blocked, the extra point blocked, so he got like -2 from that. Then he missed a field goal, so it was like -3. And then he missed another field goal to get -3. And then he made only 1 field goal to finish with like 1 point. And I ended up getting the win by 1 point. I mean, the things that happened to my team or for my team on Monday night is really just something to behold. I mean, seriously, someone should make like a movie or a video about it. Anyway, so yeah, big trades went down last week in PPH. We had Brady getting traded, and Melvin Gordon getting traded, and Nick Chubb got traded again. So it helped some teams out. It didn't help out some other teams. Jacobs again went ahead, traded out T.Y. Hilton for Phillip Lindsay straight across without getting Royce Freeman. He's loading up on the old Atlanta offense. He traded away, he got Austin Hooper for Curtis Samuel. So, I mean, that's not big, but Austin Hooper, man, put up 18 points for him last week against the Cards. So that was actually good. He almost got him the win because that's who I played. So it almost got him the win, but my team was just too much. I did a perfect, excellent move with my unmatched wisdom and my stable geniusness because I knew it. I knew that Winston was gonna. I hate the London games. First off, I hate London games. Like I hate Thursday night. Not as bad as I hate Thursday night football. Thursday night football I hate, but I don't like hate it. London games I absolutely detest. Not because they're in London. It's just because the guys' body clocks are off. The long travel time. You just never really get a really good game in London. So anyway, Winston's playing there in London, and I'm like. It was 2 weeks ago, and I was like, man, I'm going to have the Bills on a bye. What defense am I going to get? And I was looking at between the Titans and the Panthers. And I was looking really because the Titans played the Broncos. The Panthers played the Bucks in London. So I was like, man, Winston, he's going to be off. It just felt like one of those games. It was one of those 4 or 5 pick games. And sure enough, he did. So I protected myself and got the Panthers D. Didn't lose any points from Winston, and then ended up getting about 14 points out of the Panthers defense. Anyway, Eddie wanted to make a appearance into the commissioner message, the dog. Anyway, so worked out perfectly. So Jameis got 50 points. Matt Ryan got 60, so it was only a 10-point difference. My defense scored 14 because I just got all the sack points, and the Packers D only got 6. So anyway, enough about my team. Let's go ahead and let's get into last week's game in the PPH and see what went down. All right, here we go. PPH week number 6. In the first game, we had 289ers take out the Brewdogs 110.4 to 109.5. This game was close coming into Monday night, and Jimmy Graham pulled it out for the 289ers. Patrick Mahomes has been looking a little mortal the last few weeks. I'm thinking that ankle injury is probably a little bit more serious than people think. Probably can't get a good balance on his both legs to throw the ball, but 39.3 points is still very decent in our league. James Conner showing up the last few weeks, but 23.9 points for the 289ers. And then Adam Thielen with 11.7, and 49ers D showing up with 11. And like I said, Jimmy Graham, only 1.7 points, but ended up getting them the win by like 0.9 points. Brewdog takes that tough loss, even though Russell Wilson started off with 50.6 points for him. Huge game again. Russell Wilson is just putting it down again this year. David Johnson with 22.2, just to get him traded. Sony Michel, 11.3. And I don't know why Derek Perry would trade David Johnson and want to put in Joe Mixon just to have a tight end. But whatever, it was a fair trade. I'm not saying it wasn't a fair trade. It was very odd, a very strange trade that just went down this week. DeAndre Hopkins hasn't been showing up much. I mean, he's probably been one of the major first round busts so far this year. Amari Cooper gets hurt on like the first or second play of the game and goes out. That's definitely a tough blow. Will Dissly also got injured in the beginning of his game, so that was a tough blow to Derek Perry. And nothing else really going on his squad. Still put up almost 110 points though, so that's got to be a little bit comforting to him, but still falling to 3-3, and 289ers improving to 5-1. In the next game, we got the Juggernauts taking a hard loss to Patty's Playboys, 121.6 to 102.1. Patty's Playboys, Deshaun Watson with 46.2 points, outdueled Patrick Mahomes. Nick Chubb made that big trade, showed up big for him with 23.9 points. ODB went over 100 yards, got 11.1 points. Alshon Jeffrey, 13.6. And that was all he needed, really, to go ahead and take out the Juggernauts, who had a low score this week of only 102.1. Aaron Rodgers with only 38.3. Aaron Rodgers has not been playing like Aaron Rodgers of late. Leonard Fournette, 11.8. Devontae Freeman showing up big finally with 23.8 points in a losing cause. But, man, look at that. The Josh Gordon, Vance McDonald combo really hurt the Juggernauts. And then the Rams defense with 10. They got Jalen Ramsey now. Let's see if that improves that defense to where I don't think it's going to improve them so much to where they're going to be getting a bunch of turnovers. But you keep doing you, Fossey. If you like the Rams defense, you think that they're going to turn it around, and more power to you. But Juggernauts falls to 2-4. Patty's Playboys improves to 2-4. Got a good score too to help those points scored. He's had a couple 80-point weeks, so that was a big win for him. In the next game, we got Dirty High T taking out URSO, 158.4 to 92.7. Go ahead and start Andy Dalton, why don't you there, USO? His Bengals, 26.7, just didn't show up at all. 23 points from Scary Terry McLaren, and then Justin Tucker again with 13.9 points. Not much else going on in URSO, under 100 points scored, so that's going to definitely hurt in the points scored category. Dirty High T, Kirk Cousins shows up big time. Best game of the season for him, 54.3 points. Ezekiel Elliott with 22.3. Stephon Diggs, the old combo, Cousins to Diggs, worked out well with 38.5. And then 14.5 from its kicker. And that was really about it. He is the weekly winner with the 58.4 high score of the week. And ends up winning like 200 and so bucks, I think it was 220, something like that. So congratulations to Dirty High T. You improved to 2-4, keeping your season alive. URSO falls to 2-3. Excuse me, 3-3. 3-3, not 2-3. 3-3. In the next game, we got Basket of Deplorables taking out the Mollywops, 127.8 to 82.5. Mollywops are on a 4-game losing streak. Man, I don't know if I've ever seen this team on such a long losing streak in many, many, many moons, many years. They started off 2-0 and just, the bottom's kind of fallen out from them since then. I think this is one of their lowest scoring points all year with only 82.5. Tom Brady, Trish traded for him, got him 40 points, and that's about it on that team. I mean, as you can see, everything else is in single digits, and I know that's got to be driving the Mollywops crazy. Can't get any production from anybody right now other than his quarterback. So, but falls to 2-4. He's in the mix. Those point scores are going to come real important. Basket of Deplorables. Lamar Jackson shows up with 45.8. Then 17 points from Hyde. And, of course, Hyde in a revenge game against the Kansas City Chiefs, who he was with in training camp. And then they cut him or traded him and wanted to show him what's up. So got a respectable 17 points out of him. Julian Edelman with 12.3 and then 13.5 from Mason Crosby. And then, of course, the Patriots defense just keeps doing it week after week with 29 points. They can just stop scoring defensive touchdowns. I don't know how they keep doing it, but they keep doing it week in, week out, and that's what's making them so good. So New England defense, probably MVP right now in the Basket of Deplorables. Basket of Deplorables improves to 3-3. Mollywops falls to 2-4. In the next game, we got the Haters falling to the rookie, 130.2 to 110.2. Rookie Kyle Murray shows up huge with 55.2 points. 11.3 from Le'Veon Bell. Just traded Le'Veon Bell out, though, for the the San Diego Chargers running back core, both Eckler and Gordon. Christian McCaffrey, one of his human games at 17.7. I mean, God, when I play the rookie, I just hope that's what McCaffrey can keep him under 20. That's a win. If you can play the rookie and you can get McCaffrey to score under 20, that's a win in your book. 11.3 from Kittle, the people's tight end, showing up. And then the Seahawks defense with 15. Haters, man, started off the season strong with 2-0. Dalvin Cook was on fire, and now just dropped 4 in a row and struggling to score the points necessary to get the wins. 34.9 from Dak Prescott, 13.4 from Ingram, 11.4 from Cook, 20 from Tyreek Hill. First game back after all those weeks. 2 touchdowns, 80 yards. So that's, I'm sure he's happy that's back. And then 16 points from the Redskins D. Haters falls to 2-4, and in rookies improves to 6-0. Our rookie is at 6-0. No one has yet to touch him. I can't believe he's not chirping a little bit more about that record. And then the last game, it's your boy Lump Dog taking out Just My Luck, the Mr. Monday Night Football magic is dead, Lump. It's dead. It's live and well, and you had to learn the hard way. Fantasy gods made sure of that. This was a close game going into Monday night, like I mentioned. And then, like I mentioned, with Jameis Winston, hey, so let me break this down, you guys. So this is why you guys have screwed up the quarterback scoring with making it 1 point every 10 yards. As you can see, all you need is yards. It devalues the touchdown. It devalues the negative points for turnovers. Because even with 6 freaking turnovers, 5 interceptions, and a fumble, he throws 1 touchdown and 400 yards and still scores over 30 points. I mean, that's ridiculous. He should be in like the low 20s, if that, and maybe even in the teens. But you know what? I'm going to keep taking it. You guys screwed it. I didn't vote for it, and you guys did, so it's coming back to haunt you right now. 12.2 from Kerryon Johnson. I'm getting a little concerned about him. Only 13 carries on Monday night. I know the Packers did a pretty good job of shutting him down, but I really thought with Darrell Bevell as the offensive coordinator coming from Seattle and then Matt Patricia coming from New England, I thought they were going to have more of a commitment to the run, and it just doesn't seem like they do. I mean, I know they have Stafford, and he's a good quarterback and all, and they got some good receivers, but come on, guys, let's start running the ball. He had 20 carries the previous 2 weeks, over 20 carries the previous 2 weeks. This 13 carry thing, it needs to stop. I mean, he should be getting, at least 17 touches, 18 touches a game. Chris Carson really showing back up for me. 22.9 points, becoming my number 1 running back. I do like that. Over 20 touches the last 2 weeks, 27 and 24. So he does look like the workhorse, which I hoped drafted him thinking he would be. Julio Jones with 11.8. Chris Godwin with 16.1, 11.6 from Mike Evans. And man, like I said, with the yardage and everything Jameis Winston, like, he doesn't throw to anybody else. He doesn't throw to the running backs, really. He doesn't throw to O.J. Howard. He doesn't throw to any other receiver, like, except for maybe 2 or 3 targets. So almost everything is going to Godwin and Evans. So I'm getting double points every time that happens. So you know what? It scares me, but it's working, so I'm going to keep riding with it. And then, again, my brilliant and my unmatched wisdom and me being a stable genius, 35 points from the Panthers D. Like I said, it was a protection move. Winston threw those 5 picks and that fumble, so that was actually 18 points that he could have lost, or he did lose, but it went to my defense. So you take away that 18, he had 14 points from my defense and 50 from Winston. So that move worked, and I just schooled you all on that move. So I'm sure there'll be some copycatters out there now. Anyway, Matt Ryan on Just My Luck shows up with 6, just started bringing him back. This was almost like a 3-2-1 Bagak moment where I was watching the red zone, and it was like, it was Devontae Freeman touchdown, Philip Lindsay touchdown, Calvin Ridley touchdown. It was like, oh my God, what's going on? He went from like 60 to 95 in like about a minute. It was insane. I was like, oh my God, this guy's coming back on me. Like I said, 13.5 from Philip Lindsay, 10.8 from Ridley, and then 18.7 from Hoopa, and 131.4 just wasn't enough. That'll get you wins most weeks. So Just My Luck has got to be feeling pretty good about that one. High score, just couldn't get it done. Just had to play someone with a higher score. So, and I go ahead and move to 4-2 into third place all by my lonesome, and Just My Luck falls to 2-4. All right, there, y'all. There was week 6 in the PPH. Wow. Can you believe it? Week 6 is done. There was some crazy games, some high-scoring games. Can you believe Dirty High T with co-owners won the weekly? congratulations to them. I'm sure they're happy about it. Took down a little bit of their bill. They've been wheeling, dealing, doing a lot of adds and drops. So good shit for them for winning the weekly for last week. Again, week 10 is that trading deadline. Don't say you ain't been warned. You've been warned plenty. It's on the website. I verbally warned you. It's only about, 3 weeks away now with the week of Start 7. So it's coming up real quick. So start making those trades for that playoff run. And as you can see, we got a bunch of teams bunched up at the 2 and 4 spot. So those points scored are going to become real important for these bottom teams trying to make that final push for the playoffs. So we'll see how week 7 turns out. But good luck to everyone, and Lump Dogs out. Peace.